I don't know if you like influencers or not, but they are the secret weapon we use to win this executive green card case. So this is the head of marketing. We're transferring them from China to the US. They were a factory before and now they want to sell products in the US. It's a very small operation with just a few employees. We just got the L1 case approved and now we're filing for the green card, but it's just so small. How do you win a case when there's so few employees, there's not a big office space, and they're just in the US? What do you do? Influencers. Let me show you how. Hi, my name is Joseph. I'm the managing partner here at Tsang Associates, where we solve legal problems with creative solutions. So the legal problem in this case is that we're filing an executive green card application and we needed to prove that our client, head of marketing, was this top dog and was able to manage this huge US enterprise, when in fact, everything was so small and we just got the status so that everybody can stay here, but they really wanted the green card. They did not want to fight and continue to grow because the organic growth is just so small. They sold this fashion extension product back in China. That's cool, and they're selling in the US now, but does that mean you're really a true international executive business? Are you really employing hundreds and hundreds of people? Not really, right? And so there's a high chance USCIS might challenge the case. You guys are just arrived, you guys don't have that big of an office, that big of an inventory, that big of a market. How do you prove something so small is an executive? One thing is we tapped into their influencer marketing technique. Obviously, this has been done in the US for the past half a decade. Think Kardashian, right? So what we did was, well, you should really tap into that because your product is very suited for a lot of the people who are on their Instagram and Facebook all day. You should really hire as many influencers as you can, send your products to them, give them 1099s, and you should have a team to manage all of these influencers. So that's what we did. We targeted every region around the US, all these different influencers, their profiles, how much they publish, and so we essentially had a crazy big marketing campaign created just within like 10 minutes of this discussion. It was totally worth it because that's actually super cheap to hire influencers compared to if you want to spend big bucks on SEO marketing on Google, right? You could spend like $10,000 per month just on AdWords and you don't really get that much traffic. But if you have a good Instagram account and Facebook account and your product resonates with people and you can spend $10,000 and you can get a lot of good video content about your product. Then we targeted showrooms. Now, of course, it's really expensive to have a showroom. It's expensive to rent out this big lease and to have this exhibit hall and go to trade shows. Traditionally, that's what people do. Pre-COVID, post-COVID, well, maybe there's a new way to do it. Where do people put on all these extensions? Partner with every single business that might have customers that want your product. Give it to them for free or at half the price so that they can sell it. Suddenly, you have all these vendors all around the US selling your product, promoting your product for you. They get to make money, great, but you suddenly get brand recognition. So we were able to do that. So that was the second thing. The third thing was do charity. Every good established international business has a charity arm. Look for people who really want it and give it out for free. Some people have very low self-esteem. Find organizations and nonprofits that's able to help. It's okay to give your products to them because it's also a tax write-off. So we were able to do the charity arm. We were able to target local retail businesses to partner at a huge discount, but you're able to get market share and you're able to partner with all these influencers. So your online profile looks amazing. So based on these three techniques, within 6 months, we were able to build up this great profile, file the case. We got an RFE, we explained everything we did, we showed all the influencers and all the 1099s and every single image we copied from online, showed it in the brief, and the case was approved. At the very core of this business is just a few small employees and a small office with a few computers and a warehouse selling products from a factory made in China. That's all. That's all it is. But because of everything else that we were able to build, the brand image that this company has far exceeded the actual headcount. Now, that is not cheating. That is just how business is run this day and age. The biggest auto transportation company in the world does not own a single car, Uber. The biggest residential living does not own a single hotel or motel, it's Airbnb, right? And so the biggest companies in the world doesn't need to actually physically own assets. That's the traditional way of things, right? The biggest flower company doesn't actually own any flowers, like flower.com, just a website, just a few software engineers behind the scenes. This company has the brand, it has the brains. We just need to piece it together and make the argument. And USCIS accepted it. The whole family has their green card. So very happy to share this story with you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Take care. Bye-bye.